So why did I pick up a tablet for mobile gaming in 2022? We're going to be talking about that here in this video. Also, what I think is the best tablet, or one of the best tablets to pick up if you guys want to get serious with mobile gaming in 2022. Welcome back, my friends, to another video here on the channel. A video I never actually thought I would be making, because I've never been a huge mobile gamer. If you guys have been around the channel for long enough, you know I'm primarily a console gamer with a little bit of PC on the side. But you know what? It's always nice to kind of switch things up, and I thought, there's some games that I've been enjoying on my phone. My phone's a little bit too small to kind of play them. Anything from CoD Mobile to, Pokemon Unite, which is great on the Nintendo Switch, but it works a little bit better on a tablet. Well, at least this kind of tablet. It depends which one you kind of get, right? Which kind of graphics capabilities the tablet has. But the one I specifically got is better than my Nintendo Switch for Pokemon Unite. It can run max graphics, it can run max FPS and all that good stuff. So we're going to just take a look at some of the games that I've been playing. If you have any recommendations for games, mobile games and whatnot, then let me know in the comment section below. But we're going to go through some of the main ones I think you guys might enjoy, and just kind of a look at how they run on my tablet here. So this is the Galaxy Tab S7, and honestly, there's so much great stuff about this specific one. And these Samsung tablets go on sale all the time. They're really good tablets, probably some of the best. The S8 is obviously going to be coming out soon as well, but the S7 is a great pickup if you guys see it on sale like I did. It was like hundreds of dollars off. It was nuts. So really good tablet. I'm having great experience with it. The screen looks beautiful. It runs really well, and it's a great tablet to game on. So let's check out some games. Okay, so first things first, obviously I didn't get a tablet just for gaming, and also worth noting that the one I got is the Galaxy Tab S7, Samsung Galaxy Tab S7, and typically they are pretty pricey, but this one was on a really good deal. I got multiple $100s off. It felt like a steal, honestly. So this tablet I think is the best one. I know a lot of people are iOS fans. I'm actually a pretty big fan of iOS. I have a Mac and I have a iPhone as my phone, so I do enjoy the iOS ecosystem, and there's things we can get into around that, but I want to try to keep this focus more on gaming. I may do a full-blown review over on my Skelly channel, which I usually do mostly kind of non-gaming reactions over there, but I want to expand a little bit more into other kind of aspects of pop culture as well and technology. So if you're into that, keep an eye out over there. That said, one of the things I got it for was for comics as well, digital comics, because there's some comics you just can't find in stores, and I unfortunately in physical there's a lot of old ones, and I needed something good a good experience to read comics on. So I was only going to get a cheap tablet at first, and I thought, you know what, how about we do something where I can actually have an option if I want to bring you guys gameplay, which I actually have a video planned to bring you guys on a very specific game, but we're going to take a look at a variety of games in this channel. How about I get something that can actually run, max settings on a lot of these games? So we're going to take a look at some of the games I have installed, but we're going to be checking out a few different ones here in the video. So we're going to go ahead. We're just going to actually start open Pokemon Unite. I know this is not my Nintendo channel. If you guys want to see specifically Pokemon content and any Nintendo content, you can check out my Nintendo channel down in the description below. We're going to see how it runs and how it looks. Again, this is a tablet that is a little bit more powerful than the Switch itself. So first things first, you can see in Pokemon Unite, for example, I am on highest graphics quality, and I am also on highest frame rate. So I'm going to be getting or I guess it's high frame rate. I don't know if there's anything higher than high, if it's just not an option showing up. But the point is that I can run a perfect 60 frames per second at high graphical settings, which is more than the Switch can do. The Switch kind of stutters a little bit if you try to max everything out, and you're not really getting a smooth 60 at all for max settings. So unfortunately. Now we're going to jump into a game, and we're going to talk a little bit more about this. All right, so we are hopping into a game real quick, and you can see the top right corner that have pretty smooth, I mean, it just dipped to 52 FPS, but pretty smooth frame rates, kind of locked at 59 for the most part. You'll rarely see a dip below that, which is really nice, to say the very least. Now, a lot of people are going to say, why didn't you get an iPad? iPads are better, especially if you're, into the whole ecosystem of Apple and whatnot. Well, there's a couple different reasons. Number one, obviously, I can transfer files much easier on a tablet like this, right? A tablet like this, I'm actually going to be able to, just basically plug in. It's just way easier over USB to transfer files between your computer and, back and forth and whatnot. So that's kind of one of the reasons right there. The other thing is that it's just better value for the price that I got this. First of all, the Apple, all the iPads were not on sale. Also, this one comes with an S Pen, which is really cool. So it comes with a little pen that is Bluetooth. And you can use that for a variety of different things. Again, I'm not trying to do a full-blown kind of review on this tablet, but that's why I got this one here. It's a very powerful tablet. It's, what is it, 126 gigs? I can't remember exactly how many gigs. And it's expandable, right? That's the other thing I also hate about my iPhone is that it's not expandable space. You can't just pop an SD card in, which with this, I actually have a 256 SD card in here. I think it's up to 1 terabyte SD cards to support. So, I mean, that's just all together. It was just a better value for me, and it was on sale, and it just made more sense. And I really like it. It's a really, really good tablet. I'll say that without going into a full-blown review. It's really good. And as you can see, for at least Pokemon Unite, it does really, really well. But anyways, enough Pokemon Unite. Let's go check out another game. Okay, so another game that I actually ended up just discovering kind of accidentally, both my wife and I discovered this game, and it's pretty cool, is Hogwarts Mystery. So I've been mentioning in a previous video that I'm really, really pumped for Hogwarts Legacy. I cannot wait for the game, and we've seen this game on the App Store, and it looks really, really cool, and I jumped in, and I'm hooked. Now, there is obviously, with a lot of mobile games, a lot of microtransactions and whatnot. That said, it's pretty cool. So you basically have all these, well, you have your years, so I'm on year 2, and then there's chapters. It's a pretty cool story. It actually takes place more like when Harry Potter was a baby, right? So Harry Potter's alive in here, but there's not really much going on with him, so it's your own kind of story and whatnot. So I love it because there's just like all these different quests to do. You got all your different levels and whatnot. I'm in Gryffindor, and you even got your chocolate frogs and stuff that you can basically collect and all that good stuff. You have friendships. Eventually, you'll unlock romances, which I can't obviously unlock right now. But you can see, Hagrid's in here. All the people that, are basically Bill Wesley, right? See, so this is where Bill Wesley went to school because he's a little bit older. So you're going to recognize some faces and whatnot from the books and from the movies. So again, without getting too kind of heavy into details with this game, it's a lot of fun, and I honestly highly recommend you guys check it out and whatnot, because there's just a lot to it. You got all these different areas, your dormitories. You got, of course, your all the different floors and whatnot. You got the Quidditch stadium, right? It's pretty legit, man. It's pretty sick. You got all your classrooms and whatnot that you can go to. So I can go down to the dungeon. Oh, okay. I just activated a cutscene. So I guess we got a cutscene with Professor Snape here. Tried to warn you, Josh, but these Slytherins are sneaky. Be quiet, Kana, or whatever your name is. Anyway, so there's this whole, there's a bunch of dialogue, there's a bunch of story. The story is really cool. So anyways, I'll leave it at that. Oh, we're forbidden to enter. I think we're getting in trouble here. I'll give you one opportunity to explain. Okay. Know that any attempt to deceive me, well, I don't want to, I'm not high enough. So you can see at the top left corner, I'm not high enough to tell the truth. I needed to be a level 9 in that area. And courage. So now I have no choice but to choose lie. And that's not going to be good because he's going to know. So anyways. Oh, now we lost 40 points from Gryffindor. That's great. And I'm probably going to get detention or something too. So it's a pretty cool game. Just wanted to quickly showcase that very fast. Basically, you can go to your potions class and you can do a potion study session. At the top right corner, you can see I have energy. So that's where the microtransactions come in, because you could just wait for energy. So energy, it's 1 energy every 4 minutes. But if you're impatient and you don't want to wait once you run out of energy, and energy is what you use to go into these classrooms and whatnot, well, then at that point you're gonna be tempted to go ahead and buy some, right? So you can go into the store and actually buy some with jewels or diamonds or whatever you call these, but to buy those, it costs real money, and it goes on and on. But you don't have to buy them. You just have to be patient. So then we got a game that I got super, super hooked on recently, Rocket League Sideswipe. It is freaking amazing, dude. Graphics right here. So quality presets high. So yeah, so I'm on the highest. So it goes low, medium, high. So I'm on the highest, max FPS. You got your Rocket Pass, right? You got your garage, right, with all your different cars and whatnot. You got your training if you want to go in there, free play, tutorial, challenges, right, to rank up a little bit quicker. There's all these different kinds too, by the way, of matches. We're going to jump into a match, but you can see there's duels, which are 1v1s. There's doubles, which are 2v2s, and hoops, which you may be familiar with hoops. I've only played duels and doubles, but let's go into a doubles game. I'll show you guys what it looks like and how it kind of plays. Okay, so you can see that basically it's 2D, right? And that's the cool thing about this, is that everything about it is 2D. And you can see, like, you still, like, rocket boost and whatnot, right? I absolutely suck at a shot to the ground here and whatnot. But we're gonna play a quick game and see if we can get a goal or two. I haven't actually played for a couple days here, so, and I never, okay, they scored. This game is a lot of freaking fun, man. Again, there's only 2v2s and 1v1s as of right now. Oh, here we go, here we go. No, what are you doing, bro? You just shot it back to our own end. So as you can see, the boosts obviously refill automatically. You don't have to go pick them up like in normal Rocket League. Oh, what a shot. That was so unintentional. And then, of course, you got like your, I don't know what you'd call that. I guess the dodge or whatever to kind of, you know, flick the ball like a little bit harder and whatever. So we got, I mean, we got some pretty good, oh, hold on. We got some pretty good controls, and it works really, really well. I really do love the way that this game controls and feels. It's a lot of fun. Oh, can we go? Ah, he hit it too high. He hit it too high. Well, anyways, the point is, this game, again, highly recommend. Oh, there we go. There we go. We're doing it. Highly recommend picking it up, even if you're just playing it on your phone. But this is just another reason, you know, for a bigger screen to kind of pick it up on a, you know, pick up a tablet so you can actually see it a little bit better and play it a little bit better. So you have bigger buttons, and they tied the game. Let's see if we can actually win this real quick. Well, we lost, unfortunately. They scored at the very end. But again, this game is highly addicting. It's if you love Rocket League, this is super, super fun. And I haven't seen really too many microtransactions in this game either. It seems to be kind of fairly made. And again, it's so freaking fun. Even for someone who's not typically in mobile games. Keep in mind, I'm not a big mobile game player, but I've been really enjoying these games. And that's kind of the whole point of this video. Show you guys why pick up a tablet in 2022 for mobile games. Well, because there's a lot of great mobile games to be playing, man. So then we have games like Mario Kart Tour or Super Mario Run, which I guess they can probably be fine on a normal phone. But I mean, look at this. Like, you got a gigantic kind of, you know, tablet to hold, and it's just really, really cool, right? Because you get more screen real estate, right, if you will. And actually, I haven't played this game in a little while. Way bigger. Like, it's like, look at beside my head, right? Beside my head, it's huge. So these games could just, it could just enhance, you know, your experience. That said, obviously these games look fine on the phone too. These are not games that like really matter a whole lot in terms of their graphics, because their graphics are typically standard for most devices and whatnot. So, you know, keep that in mind. I actually don't remember how to use this. Oh, there we go. And again, this is the kind of game that, like, it may, like, I'm struggling a little bit because the screen is big. It may work a little bit better on a phone. It could also just because I'm rusty, though. Keep that in mind. It's still a great experience to have on a tablet as well. You know what I mean? On a device that has a much bigger screen. Well, we won. First game in a long time, and I won. So that's good. That's pretty epic. But anyways, so there doesn't seem to be any kind of graphical settings, actually. But it is worth noting that, of course, you can play it in portrait mode as well. So instead of playing, you know, with the tablet like this, you can hold it sideways. Which, by the way, I got this really cool kind of, I guess, case, if you will, that has its own, like, little stand and whatnot. It's really super high quality, durable case. It's like Spigen or something. I don't know how you pronounce it. Anyways, if you're gonna get one of these kind of tablets, definitely recommend looking into those ones. But that's Mario Kart. So then we have a game that I've been intrigued about for a while, and I'll be honest, I haven't actually really played it. I did the tutorial, and that was it, which is Final Fantasy VII. Gosh, what is the actual name? I don't know the full name of this game. But it's Final Fantasy VII something. I think it's First Soldier. Yeah, First Soldier, I think it is. And it's basically set in the past in the Final Fantasy VII world. So you got like Midgar and all that. But if I go down to graphics, you can see that I'm maxed out on here as well. So again, that's the beautiful thing about this. Any kind of gameplay that I may potentially want to create videos on, whether it's background footage, if it's a news video for, you know, maybe some of the bigger mobile games, or just to kind of, you know, again, any kind of content creation side of things, even just stream it if I want to. I could stream this over on Twitch. I could do that. I'm going to jump into a game really, really quick just to see how the gameplay looks. So I guess this is like a Final Fantasy VII Battle Royale, which I had no idea, to be quite honest with you. But you could see exactly what it looks like here. Wait, do I have to... Again, these are max graphics, right? So any graphics that, you know, maybe don't look the greatest, it might just be the game itself. Again, there's other games as well, especially in the Battle Royale realm of things I don't have yet downloaded, like Fortnite. This one, a little bit of stuttering right there. A little bit. I don't know if it's online lag, though, or if it's just, you know, the frames. I think we're okay, though. I don't know if I'm really into this game personally, but I know a lot of people are. I'll have to try it a little bit more, but I just want to kind of quickly showcase how it runs on the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7. Oh, hold on. Let's get into a little fight here. This might be a bad idea. It might very well be a very bad idea, but who knows, man. Wait, yeah, I'm already like half HP. I am getting slaughtered. I can't remember how these... Oh, gosh. Wait, I got 10 HP still. There we go. We did some work. We got some nearby items. Nice. All right. Anyways, let's move on to a different game. All right, so that brings us to one of the main mobile games I wanted to get back into, and that is COD Mobile. I honestly believe that COD Mobile is the best experience for Call of Duty right now. It is an amazing experience that I really wish we would get on console. I'm going to have a full-blown COD Mobile video. We're going to just go touch on it very briefly in this video, but I'm going to have a full-blown video on COD Mobile. But let's go ahead and check the settings really quick. So if we go to audio and graphics, for example, you can see my graphic quality is very high, and you can see that my frame rate is max. So again, you know, I would love to kind of do a little bit more with this. If you guys want to see more COD Mobile on the channel, let me know. Let's quickly check out what it looks like really fast. By the way, before we actually jump in, I do want to go through this really quick because you can see some of the maps that are actually new that just came out with this new season, because it's actually a new season recently. So we got Hijacked, we got Takeoff, Cage, Rust, Meltdown. I mean, look at all these. I'm not even going to read them all. Oh, High Rise is here? I didn't even realize High Rise. Pine, King, right? There are so many maps. There's a bunch of different variations of Nuketown in here. We have Scrapyard, we have Raid, we have like all these different ones, Standoff, Crossfire, Summit. I mean, do you understand why I think this is the best Call of Duty experience? I mean, come on, dude. You have like literally the best maps in the game. It's insane. Okay, so I might suck, so do please keep that in mind. You know, I'm not really great at mobile yet. You know, you can use a controller. It is worth saying that. You can use a controller. There's a guy behind me. Look at that. You see? It's not just me that sucks at this. It's everybody else, too. We're doing free-for-all. I'm doing pretty good. So you can use a controller. I don't have one hooked up right now, but you can use, like, any Bluetooth controller, Xbox, PlayStation, whatever's Bluetooth, pretty much. Oh, here we go. I came on Slums because I think most people, most Call of Duty fans are very, very familiar with Slums, and there was like a Slums 24/7 playlist. I think most people are very familiar with Slums, so you can kind of get a little bit of an idea of what this game looks like, right? Especially with max settings and whatnot. So again, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a teaser, a little bit of a taster. We're gonna do a full-blown Call of Duty mobile kind of game, kind of, you know, actually playing full matches and whatnot, and all that good stuff. A little bit more gameplay in a separate video, because I want to talk about COD Mobile a little bit more. It is a lot of freaking fun, whether you're playing with touch, even though I suck at using touch, even though it doesn't look like that because I'm absolutely slaying right now. I'm up in first by like seven kills. I mean, it's freaking amazing, man. You got nukes in here. The score streaks are just pretty freaking good the way they're set up. I don't know, man. I just wish we'd get a little bit more of a raw Call of Duty experience like this. And it doesn't feel like there's skill-based matchmaking, because no matter how many games I play where I pop off, no matter how many, I still feel like some games there's like there's really good people, and some games there's really crappy people. So I don't think there's like your typical skill-based matchmaking, which we need on console. Anyways, enough of that. Let it be known, I won 20-7. I got 20 kills. The second place got 7. I slayed. It was a great time. Oh yeah, MVP baby. I just wanted to quickly say that because it was pretty fun. I love this game. Okay, so I could go on and on and on, but what I do want to show you guys is Xbox Game Pass, XCloud, on this tablet. So again, we could do a kind of more in-depth video on this, but basically you got access to a bunch of different games. Like I could play Skate 3, which I absolutely love, which I think we might actually jump into real quick. Let's jump into Skate 3, check it out. But you got all these different games. Now you can see that I'm actually selected on cloud because this is cloud. Right now it's in beta, so it might still be a little bit janky. I've had some good experiences with it and some garbage experiences with it as well, but Xbox Game Pass is so freaking great. And now with the recently acquired Activision, in the future, obviously when that deal closes, Xbox Game Pass is going to get even better. Okay, so we're in Forza Horizon 5. You can see I got my Xbox controller hooked up, and it works. It's a little janky, right? Again, it's beta, but it works fairly well. Again, you can see some frame rate drops. It looks really good for the most part, but unfortunately, sometimes, you know, it's a little janky because it is on the cloud and it is only beta. But for the most part, it's not too bad when it works right. When it's having issues, a little bit more kind of, you know, iffy. Not sure that I would play multiplayer games on here, to be quite honest with you guys. I don't know if I'd play competitive multiplayer games right as of now. Once it kind of smoothens out and they, you know, better the experience, then absolutely. I didn't even see this ramp there. Then absolutely, but you can see it's running pretty well. Let me check out Skate 3 real quick, because I know a lot of you guys are skateboarding fans here on the channel too. All right, so this is Skate 3. You guys can see it looks, again, pretty great. I messed up my my trick there because, again, there is a little bit of a latency, a little bit of a delay. It feels like you have a little bit extra input lag, but I mean, it still works pretty good for the most part. Just timing everything perfectly might be a little bit tricky, but I'm still doing all right. Oh yeah, a little bit of a kind of buffer there. You can see the screen is not always 100%, but again, keep in mind this is in beta. It's going to improve, thankfully, and hopefully sooner than later, because this has a lot of potential. And I really hope to see them kind of iron out all the kinks and make it the best experience possible. For now, I would say you're probably best playing like maybe some kind of more simple games, right? Nothing too intense that requires too crazy timing or whatever. Maybe just kind of some, again, like I said, some simpler games. I'm bailing all over the place because it is not easy to I guess counteract or calculate, you know, to offset the latency. But again, it's actually a lot smoother than it was last time I tried it. So this is probably the best experience I've had so far with it. The smoothest experience, that is. So yeah, I mean, Xbox Game Pass on the go, that's a good deal, man. And of course, you can also invite your friends, check your friends list, start a party, invite people, you know, all that great stuff as well. So you have that whole kind of Xbox guide baked in as well. And even from the main kind of area, you can check out your achievements and all that great stuff. So it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. So I know it's not games, but I'm sure a lot of gamers like comics too. So you guys can see kind of like a 1-for-1 how this kind of looks. It's probably gonna be sideways. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's getting chroma keyed out because I am using a green screen, but this is a great comic book experience as well. If I flip through it, you know, you can see the panels, you could double tap. I'm using Comixology right now, and it's just really easy to read, and it looks great. I also forgot to mention that this is actually a 2K display as well, so it looks really good. It has great colors. There's a more expensive version, the the 7 Plus, which has an AMOLED display, which is OLED display. This is just kind of your normal LCD, but it has really good colors, even at that. So anyways, that's why I got a tablet, the specifically Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 in 2022 for mobile gaming, because there is a lot of great gaming experiences to be had on mobile. Even if you're not typically a mobile fan, there's a lot of great games on it. Like I said, from COD Mobile to Pokemon Unite, both amazing games. A bunch of other ones that I would recommend that I've recently discovered. Rocket League Sideswipe, that is such a great game. I cannot stress that enough. Obviously Xbox Game Pass, that is really cool to be able to take your Xbox experience with you on the go. And even that Hogwarts Mystery game, if you're a Harry Potter fan, it's actually a pretty good game if you have the patience to wait, not spend real money on microtransactions to kind of speed up your progress. Then it's a really good time. So, and of course, like I said, that's not the only reason I got this tablet. I'm just focusing on the gaming side of things in this video, but it's pretty good, man. For gaming, it's pretty good. There's a lot of great gaming experiences to be had. So let me know. Do you own a tablet? Have you ever owned a tablet? It's actually my first one. I've never owned a tablet in my life, and it's a pretty cool experience. So I would recommend it. I would especially recommend this. For example, right now, the way I've been capturing this footage is screen recording on my tablet itself, and then I'm gonna transfer that file over. A lot easier, like I said, to do that on a Android device, even though I'm not a huge Android fan typically, than it would be on an iOS device, right? It'd be a little bit trickier to kind of have to go through the, some hurdles. I'd probably have to upload it to like Google Drive first or something like that, whatever else, you know what I mean? So this is a lot easier to kind of do that. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know if there's any other mobile games that, you guys play that you would recommend that I should check out. And if you ever want to see any, specifically mobile games here on the channel, any more of that, let me know as well in the comment section below. Typically I do cover mostly, console games with a little bit of PC, but like I said, there's some good solid mobile games to be had. And if you guys want to see any more content regarding any of these kind of games or any others, do let me know in the comments. Stick around for more, my friends. Be sure to subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave it a like so more people can see it. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comment section below so I can improve the content in the future. And I'll see you guys soon in another one. Until then, stay safe, stay well, and game on.